Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and I just got back from tour, and that's why my throat is a little on the wonky side from lack of sleep and all that good stuff. So, this is the top photos for the week of August 27th and 28th. I actually picked 4 photos, not 5. The theme was weather, and there didn't seem to be a whole ton of, how to say it, shots that really popped and really grabbed my attention from the theme of weather. I know it's sometimes difficult to come up with interesting concepts to go out and photograph, but don't forget, on the weekend, you can go photograph anything. It doesn't have to match the theme to make it into the top 5. I like creativity, and that's what the whole weekend theme is all about. It's about getting out there, trying different things, even if it's not your forte, and trying to be successful at it, or at least trying it, and then I'll try to give some corrective feedback and criticism on some of those photos so that, you know, everybody can learn from them. And when it comes to posting photos, if you took the photo the day I announced the new theme, and it's kind of before I announced the new theme, please don't put it up, because that's before I announced the theme. You know, that defeats the whole purpose of the weekend assignment, which is to get you out there and trying some different things, or just getting out there and shoot. So let's get into who won last week. And as you can see here, we scroll down, it was number 2, Sean's Wits. I love this photo. This is the photo. This is probably, you know, this is a photo that when I was scrolling down, I went, ooh, that is cool. I really love this photo. I voted for this photo, so congratulations, Sean. You have won some prints from AdoramaPix, and I will go ahead and select a random person a little later from the Facebook comments and let them know that they also won some free prints from AdoramaPix as well. So let's get into the top 5, or not the top 5, yeah, the top 4 from the weekend of August 27th and 28th, as well as announce a new theme, which I hope we can get as many people to photograph. I'll give a little bit more insight into what I'm looking for this week, so hopefully that helps you guys think of some different things that you can photograph. So here is the first photo, ZNI78. I saw this photo. I forget which country it said it was from, but I love the creative crop in this case. It kind of gives it a panoramic look. What a beach scene. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you think it was Lost, you know, and Sawyer and Jack and all these people are going to come running out after the plane that crashed and all that. But really, look at the clouds. Look at the color. This is a good opportunity to use a circular polarizer. This is where everything really pops if you use one. You can also pump up the colors and things later, but if you can do it in the camera with a circular polarizer, that will really add some pop and dimension to your images. Love the colors of the trees. Love that there's a guy on the beach. Just think it's a well-composed image. Great editing on the color, and I think it fits the weather theme very well. It's beautiful, tropical weather. It would be an awesome postcard. Let's get into the second one, IG-J. Look at the stormy clouds coming in at a distance. You can see it looks like a wind farm, and just really cool, huge clouds. It looks like a power station over there. So yeah, I mean, weather fronts. I mean, you've got clouds, and not just pictures of clouds just in the sky. Just, you know, interesting pictures with different objects and clouds and rainstorms. And I know it doesn't happen where everybody was at, but there's beautiful weather. There's cold weather. There's wind. There's rain. So if you can shoot a model having her hair blown by the wind, you know, technically that's weather. It's, you know, it's blowing there. So think of some concepts. Whenever, you know, I give a theme, if it's X, think of, well, if it's X, literally think of something that you could do with X. You know, what is X? What could I find? I mean, where 2 parking spaces cross, there's an X. You know, there's interesting things that you just conceptually think of. So I like that photo as well. Photo number 3 was a reenactment of Pearl Harbor. Pretty insane to have like napalm blowing up in the background, but it's a really cool capture. You've got the sky in the background, you've got the fire burning, fire, and yeah, the plane's on the ground. Just really cool. I like it. You know, it'd be interesting if this was an ultra wide panoramic that somebody cropped out and it went further with more fire. That would have been really cool. But I still like what they did here. Blue Pitbull, what he did, or they, can't say he because I don't know if it's a he. Anyway, so Thought this was a cool photo as well that matched the theme. I mean, it doesn't exactly match weather, but it's something that was shot over the weekend, and don't forget, you can do that. The fourth and final image that I picked, I got to make this slightly smaller. Boom. I liked what was going on. I liked the fact that they were trying something different here. You've got the clouds in the background from Nervar. Clouds in the background, but I don't think it's a weather shot. But what I like about it is you've got all of these parallel running lines, and then you've got some horizontals running across the screen. So why did the mouse move? Don't move, mouse. I would like to see a little more contrast in this photo, but I like the fact that you went out there and tried to see things a little different. You looked, you found angles, you have these train tracks running, the leading lines leading you out into the city, wherever this is, and that is what makes this a top 4 for this week. I don't have any honorable mentions this week. I went through this stuff this morning as I just got back from the tour, and I know it's a little late. So let's get into the theme for next week and try to help you guys out thinking of things to do. So for the next weekend, which is, I guess, tomorrow, that is September 3rd and September 4th, why don't I just add Monday and Tuesday to it for you guys to go out and shoot, if that helps, for this weekend, because I really want to see more photos coming in with more creativity, and the more photos that are there, it gives me, you know, a larger selection to choose from, but also it gives me the ability to have the honorable mentions and put in that whole critique video where I pull some photos and go, oh, you know what? I see this. This is what you could, you know, this is great. Think of trying this out. So this week's theme is family. Family can be anything, guys. It could be your stuffed animal collection. It could be the dog. It could be the cat. It could be a grandparent sitting there. It could be your family of stamps. You know, it could be anything. Think a little bit. Think outside the box. What could you consider family? Is it a family of ducks walking down by the river? You know, family. Think outside of just your nuclear family. You know, think other things. Is it a family of trees? Is it a family of flowers? Is it a family of train tracks? You know, it could be just about anything that you tell the story about. So try telling the story about family for the photos. Be sure to vote for the top 4 this week. We can see who won to win some prints from AdoramaPix. And next week, I hope to see a lot of your photos there. So we'll go with Friday if you're off from work, Saturday, Sunday, stretch it a little bit into Monday and Tuesday if you need to. I will let the moderators know, but please don't post photos that are older than the theme when they were announced, because it defeats the whole purpose. The whole thing is to get out there and shoot, be creative, and try some things a little different to get outside your comfort zone, because that's what this is all about in learning, is going out and trying and not shooting the same thing that you normally would shoot. That is how we got better, and this is exactly what we would do in college. They would give a theme, you would go out and you would photograph it, and you would try something different. So good luck this week. You know, let's see what you guys come up with for family. I've extended it a little longer so that we can see you guys. You know, you can post up until Thursday your images that you took, only as late as Tuesday, but you know, let's see what you get. Think outside the box, come up with some creative things, and have fun with it. Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.